Hello and welcome everyone. I'm John RMS, aka Ace Bullion, and today, well, I have another super video and I hope you're going to enjoy it. So please be sure to stick around to the very end. It's brought to you by the Silver Trader, so be sure to check out the links down below and you're going to find his website, my website, details to contact me, and also a link to the Precious Metal Forum. So without any interruption this time, I'm going to just dive straight into this video. And well, it's a cracker because I really wanted to show you guys something very special, very unique. No one else has done this, and I can't see what is going on. Basically, long story short, is I have what appears to be two identical coins. Now, those eagle-eyed people are already going to see it. This one and this one don't quite match up, but yet they are produced by the same mint for the same exact coin. And well, we're going to have a little bit of an issue. This is the first one. And I can say that with confidence because, well, you'll see why in a second. Have a good look at this and then I'll bring it over. This is on the face side. This is the African wildlife. Now this is in the first release. So this is one of those coins that was brought out on the very first the first batch, if you like, okay? And yep, I thought that was a milk mark. It isn't. There you go. So this was brought out on the first batch. Now, fantastic. Now I'm going to just flip this over on the other corner. I'm going to sneak this guy in. Now, it's not play of light. Please understand that. There's no play of light here. In fact, I'm going to switch this around so you can see that these coins here, this one's really detailed. This one's not. This one has matte finish. The difference is, by the way, do not stop there. Okay, we're going to have a lot of things. Now, as I said, this is the first batch. Have a good look. Look at the background. Look at the leaves. Look at everything else. Also, you can see all the detail on this extremely well. Okay. And it does look like a really beautiful elephant. Now, let's have a look here. Something is wrong. Details missing. Elephant is very matte. Very matte. You can see that there. Trees look different. You know, it actually is starting to look like it's two different dyes. Now, why do I say that? Because, well, I have several reasons. First, we can line these two up. Now, I know you're thinking, no, right? So if we line these two up, okay, and we put them over, well, I'm actually going to notice for a start that the end doesn't match up. And there is a reason why for that as well. Both of these are in identical capsules, okay? Now let me just zoom out of here slightly. This is the first in the series, okay? Nothing. Solid in the capsule. So the diameter is perfect. This one, can you hear that? Beating the heck out of a coin for this. Yeah. So this one's not the same diameter. So they've used a different die by the looks of it halfway through the run of this. Now, I also would like just to take a second before I flip it over and make even further observations that we've had this, I say we've, the Silver Traders have this listed as the Bavarian Mint, and I'm going to correct everybody straight away. It's not the Bavarian Mint who produces, these coins. No, it's actually Emporium Mint in Germany. And a big thank you to, and I'm going to say the name wrong, Silke, Silke, Brodenfeld. And when I contacted the Bavarian Mint and inquired about this, they were also helpful and, told me to contact the Emporium Mint, who are the producers. So a massive thank you. Now, sadly, the Emporium Mint declined. Well, I say declined. They've not responded to any of the emails that I've sent from my business account and also from my personal account. In fact, they just whitewashed it. So I'm a bit surprised by that. We're going to take a look on the sides here. And this one, which is the one that's rattling, is slightly thicker. I can say that with absolute certainty. I have had them out. And it is slightly thicker in diameter. But, Now, we're going to have a look at the back, at the crust. As you can see here, both of these are the same. They're 2021. I just want to clarify that first, okay? We're going to see that the shields are different sizes and that the details on the back, look at the leopards. Now, I'm focusing in here, okay? And can you see the spots really well on the leopards? I can't. Let's just double click on that again to get that focused. So this is the second batch here of the leopards, or the shield on the back, if you know what I mean. Now let's take a look at the first one. Night and day. You know, at first, I actually questioned the silver trader. And I spoke with Martin. I said, are you absolutely certain that this is not a fake? And of course, Martin goes directly, to the source and everything else. But I've also conducted my own test to ensure it wasn't a fake, and it isn't. Everything that I've concluded, which I've done the basic tests anyway, and, the silver trader is fully aware of that. And, I said, he gets them from a reputable dealer. It just looks like the second batch is totally and utterly different. Now, we've been talking about quality control and a bunch of stuff for a while. I mean, this is insane. Why would you change? What would happen without the, acknowledging that there's an issue? I mean, back in 2014, they produced a Somalian elephant and they had an error on it. It was in Coin Week and all sorts of different journals about it. And, the Emporium Mint finally came out and said, yeah, we made an error. So these ones here, i.e. these mistaken ones, tend to go for a lot more money. But if it's a entire supply, as in, half a year where they're going to do it, well, it doesn't really make it that collectible. So it just says, look, you got two different, coins. But, what's really funny about this? I mean, you can see this here. It's night and day. I would say that would have been a fake if, and I would have stayed clear of it if I bought it from, anywhere but a reputable dealer like the Silver Trader, for instance. It got me thinking when we were talking about the subject of, quality and issues around that, because it really bugs me. I hate when things like that happen, especially when there's no explanation. And it doesn't come up that often because most, mints who produce stuff are very reputable. But if we go back in time, because I'm going to just slowly bring this in here for a second. If we go back in time, I have a coin here. Now this is the 1 ounce Hahave. Excuse me. And it's the flying fish. Now they've carried on with this flying fish. Now I'm going to show you what the next coin is, which is really bizarre. Hold on. So the next coin in the series, because this is the, what year was this one again? This is 2020, okay? Now 2021, are you noticing a pattern here? Let's focus first on the handbag or whatever it is, the hat bag, or I'm not quite sure. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. You can see all the details. You can see the queen's face is somewhat shiny and glossy. Now, okay, these are two different coins, so not really a fair representation. But look down below. The handbag, I can't see anything. And the queen, well, this is a 2021. And it already looks like it's been through World War III. You can see the queen's hair, not defined. It's as if they just gave up caring, quite frankly. And this is the coin where it is a puffer fish. Now, I will be doing a review on this later, but I wanted to kind of bring up that just primarily to show you about quality and issues around that. So let's focus back onto these. Now, until I really hear back from the Emporium Mint, I am left with a bit of a dilemma here because, I mean, they are literally night and day. The one here on the right, this one here, where my finger is, was the first, to be released. It was the first out the door, and I don't know how many of these were sold. And then this was the second, I'm going to call it the second strike, the second half. And, the silver trader got his first batch in. These were them. Perfect. Second batch in. And he thought he was losing his mind. He wasn't. These coins are as night and day as they come. In fact, different size overall on the left here. This is the second run. Not just in width, but also in thickness. So the diameter is different. The thickness is different. The font and the sizing is different. So it's clear that they've used another strike. I mean, the plancha or whatever they were using, the die, just is not the same. And they've tried to replicate it, and they've done a really good job, but it's also on a different size. Well, I say plancha. Plancha as in being a blank piece of silver. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on this one. Have any of you guys heard from the Emporium Mint or any articles relating to this issue? I'm really curious to know what your thoughts are and views are. As far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to say this outright, the lack of response speaks volumes, because this is a beautiful coin, especially, it's the first one that came out. The detail, everything about it. No, absolutely not. So you guys let me know what your thoughts are overall. I find this just fascinating. It's for a mint to do this is beyond me. Especially making no publication to alert dealers and to alert the supply chain. Now, I will send this video off to the Emporium Mint. I highly doubt it's going to get any kind of response, judging on the lack of response that I've already had. Now, I have sent them several emails, so we shall see. But if I do hear anything, of course, I will notify you guys straight away. Please share this video. This is the first to be released, and I'm going to put them the other way around here. So that was the first to be released in the early 2021. Well, maybe even in the early 2020s to be released for 2021. And this one, well, it just came out. It's part of the latest batch of apparently this coin. And it's the wrong size. I love doing that. I just wish I didn't have to. So, thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend wherever you may be. As always, this is John RMS saying, have fun and bye for now.